Kilo Foxtrot 8 Alpha Echo Whiskey. Greg in Ohio.
Roger, Ohio. And what's the name there?
Greg, Golf Romeo Echo Golf Golf.
Roger, Greg. And what radio are you running today, sir?
Got a 7610 Icon, 100 watts, 133 foot end-fed wire.
All right, sir. If you would be interested in our setup procedure, the first thing to do would be to check your TBW, your transmit bandwidth. You have 3 selections on that 7610, and we want to be in that wide mode, 100 to 2900 on your 7610. Roger?
Yeah, roger that. Might take me a minute here. We'll do a little looking around.
Okay, on the, on the 7300, there's a round button at the upper right side of the display window. It takes you to RF power output, set mic gain, compression, set monitor off. For the 7300, the menu button, the rectangular button at the lower left side of the display, takes you to set, which takes you to tone control, which takes you to transmit, which takes you to a single sideband, and transmit EQ. And along in that area is the set TBW, and we want that set to wide, 100 to 2900.
Yeah, roger that. That's where we're at. Yeah, I had to remember how to get into that menu. I've only had this radio for about 2 months here, so still getting used to it. It's pretty much, I have a 7300 as well, so it's very similar to it. But yeah, we're in there. We're in wide mode. Over.
Roger, because you know, you need to be in that mode to be able to recognize all of the capabilities of that transmitter. So past that, we move now to your compressor processor, and we want that on, and just add a 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 on the compressor processor, right?
All right, stand by. Roger that. Compressor's at 3, over.
Roger. And gosh, why don't you give me about 10 seconds and tell me about your antenna system, and let me look around and see if I can find a better path for us, Roger.
Roger that.
Go ahead and tell me about your antenna system for about 3 seconds.
Yeah, roger that. It's the 100...
3 seconds.
Yeah, roger that. It's the 133 foot end fed. It is 25 feet in the air, runs north to south, and it's pretty much flat. I don't have a slope in it or anything. It's pretty much flat. Maybe a slight slope to the north, over.
Roger that. Okay, so let's go to, I'm on my local antenna now, so let's go to your ALC with mic gain in hand, and as you say the magic word audio, just say it, don't really stress it, but just say it like you would say any other word in a QSO, and adjust your mic gain until your ALC meter is running 2/3, Roger?
All right, stand by. Yeah, that's about it right there. I'm at about 11%. Over.
Roger, Roger. And gosh, sounds pretty good. Now, tell me the best thing you like. Let's go to your EQ. I want to set a little more top end there to your tone control, Roger.
All right, stand by. All right, go ahead. We currently have the bass set at 4 and the treble at 3. Over. The positive.
Roger, take your treble on up to 5. Treble on up to 5. Roger, Roger.
Roger that. Treble to 5.
Okay, and then back to maybe a -2 on your bass EQ. Roger.
Roger that. We're back down to -2 on the bass EQ. Over.
Alrighty, and tell me the best thing you like about that 7610.
Well, I would say I gotta love the dual receivers on it. Makes it real nice for running split, and I enjoy POTA and do a lot of POTA hunting, do POTA activating as well, and it's nice to be able to bring up 2 different stations at the same time, and when you're hunting. Over.
Roger, Roger. Okay, let's go back to our ALC. And now that we've messed with the EQ, so anytime you do anything with your EQ, you need to go back to your ALC and double check your level. So again, the word audio, and with mic gain, adjust your ALC meter for 2/3. Roger.
Roger that. Audio. Yeah, there you go. About 14%. Over.
Oh, Roger, Roger. Okay, sounded pretty good. Tell me the best thing you like about your radio there.
I'd have to admit I think the receive's a little bit better on the 7610 than the 73. Enjoy both the radios. Got the 7300 in a small go box for going out in the park and activating POTA. And all my other radios are in a large go box here. It's my main station. Over.
Roger, that sounds mighty good. Gosh, we again, and you're in Ohio. What part of Ohio are you in?
I'm in Northwest Ohio. I'm right on the South Shore of Lake Erie. I don't know if you're familiar with the DISCREPANCY nuclear power station. I'm about 2 miles away from there. I'm about 2 miles from there. I'm about 17 miles south of east of Toledo, Ohio. Over.
Roger, I just was looking around again for my SDRs. I'm still best on my 7300. Well, gosh, it's sounding mighty good there, Greg. But you be the judge if you want to hear your audio. If you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, that will take you to this recording, and it'll be cut number 1 in a series of 3300. And I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. Roger, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, James. I appreciate that. I've only been in the hobby, well, it'll be 1 year next month. I've had my ticket, so kind of jumped in with both feet. I was kind of had an interest in radio and decided to jump right in. So, last March I got my general ticket and been one rabbit hole after the other. Over, really enjoying the hobby.
Roger there. Greg, what you might want to do, though, is crank 1 more up on your bass. Let's see, I think whatever you were, +1 from where you are now. +1 click bass increase from where you are.
Roger that. How's that sound there? We're at -1 now. -1. Over.
Yes, sir. Trying to listen to you. I don't have the best signal in the world, and the best signal I do have is on my 7300, which is, they're good for down to 100 cycles, and then my monitor system is good down to 40 cycles. I'm listening to a monitor system with a subwoofer, so I can hear the whole, what's really happening there. And gosh, we do encourage other folks to get external monitors to their radios. Here they spend, thousands of bucks for their transceiver, and the number one filter is the box that the speaker's in, the radio. It just doesn't have enough cubes to really do it justice, Roger.
Yeah, roger that. And actually, and I'm running a set of Hi-O Pro Set Elite headsets, and unbelievable what a difference those made. Over.
Yes, sir. Well, in an ideal world, I think probably earphones are the most correct over speakers and all that stuff. But ideally, if the speaker's halfway cool, you should be able to put your earphones on and off, and your house system's there, and you shouldn't really be able to tell the difference between them. An ideal world.
Yeah, roger that. I found the headsets particularly valuable when I was doing the POTA activations, and really enjoy the box feature on both radios. Over.
Roger. Now, I'm not sure how you're running that mic boom, but it's perfect. I haven't heard any kind of mouth noises from that mic at all. Usually, we suggest putting it out as far in front of you as you can, and then at the last minute, make a 90. But I wouldn't want to interrupt anything you're doing now, because it's just perfect.
Roger that, James. I appreciate all the help, and like I said, this whole entire hobby is nothing but a learning experience, and really enjoy it, and enjoy speaking to a lot of people like yourself that have the knowledge and are willing to share it, and anything to help my radio transmission sound better and get that quality. Over.
Roger. Now, do you do a lot of contesting, or just mainly QSOing?
Mainly just QSOing in the Parks on the Air. Like I said, I'll participate in some of the contests. I hear the guys on there, and I'll get on there and make the contact, but I typically don't turn in a score sheet. Haven't got to that point yet.
Roger. Now, are you taking the 7610 out portable?
Negative. I take the 7300 out portable. If you look on my QRZ page, I got some pictures there of my setup. The reason I have my main station in a Go box is living in such proximity to the nuclear power station. In the event that something would happen that I had to evacuate, I wanted to be able to take my entire station with me and make it a fairly quick process. Over.
Roger. Now, how close are you to the power station?
About 2 miles.
Roger. Well, keep a full tank of gas.
Yeah, roger that. Well, that turns into one of them deals where you're either going to have plenty of time or you're too late.
Oh, boy. Roger there, Greg. So let me say 73 to you, sir. If you get a chance, join us next Friday. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, roger that, James. I appreciate you taking the time with me and explaining those things. Like I said, I enjoy nothing more than a good learning experience from somebody like yourself. And we'll get you in the log, and it's been a real pleasure. So this is Kilo Foxtrot 8 Alpha Echo Whiskey 73, sir.
Roger, Greg, 73, sir. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.